Holistic Empowerment Coach, welcome to episode 13. Today, I am talking about compromise. This is Rooted in Wisdom, a daily dose of Donna. So I'm excited to talk about compromise. This was a conversation that I had with a prospect today. I'll say it that way. And this is really good stuff. And it really, all day actually, for most of the day, I've been working on my 30-day program that I'm kicking off. Actually, I decided to start it on the new moon at the beginning of March. So I'll fill you in more on that. But every conversation that I have reminds me that there's pieces of this stuff in that 30-day breakthrough to wholeness program. So I'll be dropping some links probably tomorrow for that, so you can see more about that, see if you want to plug into it and have some transformative, amazing outcomes for 2021 as a result of it. So compromise, this is what I mean by compromise, is settling. And what settling or compromising on our deepest desires does to our soul. So whether you want to up your game in business or have better relationships or make more money and have more abundance in all areas of your life, improve your mental, physical, emotional well-being, or feel more spiritually connected along your journey to wholeness, you need to know how to get there. And it's going to take a foundation that is rooted in wisdom of both science and soul. And that's what these little daily bits are about, to infuse a little science and soul into your day with some deep wisdom for change. So, all right, I want to just go on my phone because sometimes I can't see who's on. So this will help me a little bit because I'm on my tablet, so I never see who's actually on with me from there. So say hi when you hop on. All right, so here's what we're talking about today with on compromise and settling. So when we settle and only ask for or accept less than what our deepest desires are, then it's eating away at our soul. And maybe at first it feels like, oh, this is okay, this is good enough. But over time, it's a little bit of deterioration. It's like a cavity that you never address on your tooth, right? It's like takes a long time, but eventually it eats away. And then you feel this big empty hole inside because you have compromised for a long time. And so a lot of consequences come from that. But the challenge is identifying what's going on early on so that you're not compromising, so that over time you're not allowing something to eat away at your soul. And then you get down the road wondering, why did I allow that to happen? So just for this small reward. So when we accept less than our vision and less than our deepest desire, it really is only because of three things. And one is either because you don't believe that what you desire, what you want, what your target is, you don't actually believe that it's there because you've been wanting it maybe for a long time, or maybe you did your research, or you've just been waiting, or you've done all of this inner work and it still doesn't exist, or you've done, all of this external change and, whatever the things are in your environment, but you still can't get to what your outcome is. And that is because purely of your mindset. It's a lack mentality that you don't believe that it's even possible or that it exists. The second reason that we compromise is because we feel unworthy. And that unworthiness, these are old stories, old patterns, old shadows from earlier in our life, wherever that has come from, but it's feeling unworthy. So we will maybe sabotage ourselves. We will do avoidance. So even though our inner deepest desires within us want something, it could be a level of success. It could be a material item. It could be a relationship. It could be a feeling that we want, that we're looking for. But if you feel unworthy, if you don't believe it is possible, and then the third thing is you have no clear vision or defined intention. It's like hopping in your car to go somewhere, but you don't know where that somewhere is. So when you get to an intersection, and do you go straight, you turn right or left, it doesn't matter if you don't know where you're going. And that is part of the challenge with settling and compromise. The three things of I don't believe it's possible, I feel unworthy, or you don't have a clear vision or intention are going to allow you to settle and compromise for what you desire. So the way that you fix that is you fix your lack and limited mindset. You resolve those shadows and those conditioned beliefs. And you get, I don't even know why I'm reading my note. I'm wondering what I wrote. I should just go with what I know. You get clarity and aligned with your purpose and your deepest desires. So, what is the one thing that you know you're compromising on right now that you shouldn't be compromising on, that you know it's already eating at you? You can feel it. Your inner outer conflict. You want this something on the inside, but it's not materializing in your outer world. So you don't have to post that, but if you post it and you want some help with that and getting clarity on it, how to resolve those three areas, I'd be happy to help you. You can private message me. And by doing the 30-day breakthrough to wholeness will absolutely help you transform these things so that you're not compromising and settling for less than what is your best and what is best for you. See you tomorrow. Good night.